one of the things that, when I got to know the people a little bit, and it didn't take long before that happened, the tika would smile continually. And I thought that's because they were happy, but it wasn't. It wasn't always because they were happy. You know, when Cameroon beat Argentina in that 1990 World Cup, you know, they smiled and there was a reason for it. They were happy. Fear, I think if you said what was the sort of constant that dominated everything that went on, whether it was development work or their own spiritual lives or life in the village, between, you know, relations between each other, between other people, other tribes, it was fear. They were really, 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 fear was huge. So fear of spirits, and there are spirits in the water, spirits in the forest, the spirits in the air, the spirits in food. Fear of ancestors. So ancestors are your granny, your grandpa have died. They're usually, for the tika, they're usually buried in the front garden. And you would normally, when I arrived in 77, I couldn't understand this. People would go out in the morning and they'd put some food on the grave and then they'd pour palm wine over the grave because they believed that if you forgot the ancestors, they had to drink and eat. If you forgot them, your little son Johnny might fail his exams, or your wife might have a miscarriage, or so the ancestors, if you remember them, they're very powerful. They're a little bit like our saints, you know, interceding with saints. But if you forget them, they can be quite nasty. And this just permeated, you know. So the thing is, you keep smiling at everyone so that you don't make any enemies. Because if you make an enemy, you may feel that they will use witchcraft against you. And that was really, really big. But it took me a long time to work that out, you know, because they won't tell you.